Welcome back to the cave. We are the cave people,
Cave people.
and we believe that the family that games together.
All right, speak a little louder, Bean.
Stays together.
Oh, you're not that loud. Okay. All right, hey, we have something special for you. We just finished playing the new Thunder Road Vendetta Maximum Chrome Edition game, and we played everything that we could have played for the game. So we're coming to you with a well-informed review on absolutely everything that this game has to offer right now. A game from Restoration Games. This was a Kickstarter rebuy, basically, and so yeah, well, this is a game that's been pretty popular. A lot of people have played it. A lot of people like this game. We have our thoughts and opinions that we'll be sharing with you. So, just for clarification, we have. Looks like there's 5 different parts to the game, according to the book here. There's the base game. There's the big rig in the final 5, which is the semi-truck and the motorcycle. The Carnage at Devil's Run, which are parts for cars and things like that. Hazards, fire. There's the Chop Shop, which is the new leaders and stuff that you can get instead of your regular command board. And then there's part 5, which is the Carnival of Chaos. That's this part here. That's what you actually see laid out on the table here. So we've just finished playing an entire game of Carnival of Chaos. So I guess we'll start with the base game and kind of go up from there and talk about some of the things. All right. So what do we have here, guys? Let's see. Who wants to start talking?
Sure, I'll start talking.
Okay, go ahead, bud.
So basically, the base game is just a race where you can kill each other, or you can try to win the race, or you can do both. You have 3 types of cars: small, medium, large. Large basically be the destroyer. Medium basically moves the fastest, and small do
Yeah, I'm sorry.
well first move faster.
Right.
And then you got the small doom buggy. That is just tiny and it's hard to hit. What do I say?
Talk about the game. What do you like? What do you don't like? What do you
About
think?
the base game?
Or all of it, whatever. Do what you want to do.
Okay, so
Just a live stream review.
I do really like the new expansion of these guys,
The leaders.
the leaders. That's probably my favorite expansion. I played the motorcycles in the race. That was okay. They didn't really do much because I didn't really roll that high of dice the whole time.
So the leaders come from the Chop Shop. That's what
And then I played the motorcycles, which they were pretty good. I think I would like playing a base car better with the leaders than playing the motorcycles. That's just me.
Yeah, so it's important to note that the motorcycles and the semi-truck do not get to use the leaders or the extra car parts that the base cars would get in the game. So if you're going to use the motorcycles, the final 5 is what they're called, or the big rig as it's called, then they come with their own special command boards, their own special cars, and they follow their own set of special rules. So Lewis used the final 5 the motorcycles, and the thing about the motorcycles, they move really fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the thing about the
And you
motorcycles,
activate 2 of them on a turn.
yeah, but the thing with motorcycles is they get run over easily, and they take quite a bit of damage always. And with the motorcycles, you can only take 1 damage.
No. You take a damage and then
You take minor
they
damage.
become inoperable. Right.
You take minor damage, they become inoperable, so you can only take 1 damage. So basically, what they were doing is the semi truck was just running over them the whole time, and I couldn't really do anything. So
Yeah. So when the motorcycles get slammed, they move automatically.
mhm.
They can't slam anything, but they do have drift, so they can actually drift in and out of cars. So they can move through cars without slamming into them, which is kind of neat. I do think it's difficult for the motorcycles in the race game. I think that's tough.
Mhm.
But I think it's fun, and you get to activate 2 of them a turn. So you get to move 2 of them each turn. So you actually get double shots there. Okay.
And then I played with, I guess, the orange car in this. I think I do like this better than the race. This is a lot more fun, in my opinion, because all you're doing, once you get in the pit, you have to stay in the pit. So all you're doing is just slamming each other, shooting each other, fighting each other, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So this would be like the second game mode. So we have the traditional race, which is, you know, anywhere between 3 and 5 race boards that you would race and get to the end. The person that wins the race wins, or the last person alive wins the game. The Carnival of Chaos here, this is a little different. It's kind of like a demolition derby in the middle of the board, in the arena as it's called. There's a bunch of different things going on here. The winner of this is whoever's alive and has the most scrap. So you're actually competing for money. And you get scrap by damaging vehicles, eliminating vehicles, doesn't matter who they belong to, as long as it happens on your turn. And there is an arena monitor. Her name's Tina. And at the end of each round, she's going to do a bunch of stuff here in the arena. She puts a spotlight out. And if you have a car in a spotlight, you gain extra money. There are certain party favors you can run over instead of your hazard tokens. And the party favors give you scrap or abilities. There are super weapons, which are amazing, that you can gather from arena spaces. They look like this. What else am I missing?
There's also, as you can see, there is hazard tokens out here.
Yeah, the hazard
there was one card that allowed the hazard tokens to be out there. They're called Arena Hazard.
Yeah, what are those?
So they're not your normal hazard tokens.
Pillars of Death or something.
So they're not your normal hazard tokens. They're your arena hazard tokens.
And then throughout the rumble here, these little pillars are going to flip over periodically and flip back, and they're like pillars of death. And they're just basically obstructions that eliminate you if you travel through them or on top of them. So killer pillars. There you go. They kill you when you're on top of them. They flip over to the active side too. So this is just pretty much mayhem in the center. Each of your cars has to start on a different road piece. So basically, 3 cars.
Ring of Fire, Scenic, and Drifters is what we played with.
The drifts, yeah.
The drifts, yeah.
And then once you get into the arena, you're pretty much stuck there.
Until you fall off the arena.
Yeah, until you get knocked out of it. But it's chaos and it's fun. Actually, it's a lot of fun, I thought this is great. This is a great game mode. It's very different from the basic race mode, which I like the race mode. It's fine. But this was a lot of fun. I think I had more fun playing this than I did the race game. So if you're looking for this game, I would recommend you pick up Carnival Chaos for sure. Now, I played the big rig in the race, and I'll say the big rig was less than exciting. I thought I was going to have more fun playing it. It's very slow. You roll 4 dice, and on the dice face, on the face of each die, the maximum movement you can move with the big rig is 3 spaces, unless you have a boost or something like that. But the dice only go up to 3, 1, 2, or 3. And the way it changes lanes is a little bit clunky, and it all moves as one continuous train. So the 3 cars are all attached together. It was okay. It can shoot out its front and back. It has a lot of cool things happening. It's just very slow and lethargic. Kind of hangs out in the back and hopes to survive. It does take a whole lot of damage to kill it. So,
well, it also basically you can only move 1 car a turn, so it destroys all the other cars that you forget about back there.
That's true.
Basically, what it does, because it can run it over and deal damage.
And I guess it does get 3 moves a turn because they're all 1 car. So, in theory, you could move 9 times without a drift or anything else. I mean, I guess you could move pretty far. So maybe it's not as slow as I think. But the lane changing is very clunky. That's the part that's tough for me.
The point of the big rig is the last one surviving.
I think the big rig would do really well in this.
And stay back there. But if someone makes it past the 3rd board, then the big rig gets destroyed. So.
Right, the big rig has to keep up with the race. It does. You're right about that. I think some of the other things. I think the character cards are very neat. I like this idea. Each character is unique. They have their own command sheet. So they're different than just the traditional airstrike, nitro, repair, and something else. And they all come with a special, like, ongoing effect. So, for example, Mina played. Who'd you play?
In Burko, the fire starter.
And Burko the Firestarter. And what is your ability there?
So he lets you move through any fire spaces, and you also have the ability to set one of your cars on fire, like all three of them, but sometimes the fire went out. So if you set them on fire before your turn starts, then whichever car you're activating that turn, then I can roll this dice, and if it lands on a 2, then I move 2 extra spaces, and I don't get affected by anything.
And just to
You don't get eliminated by fire. So it's immune to the elimination side of the fire die, which is nice because I actually think I was eliminated in this game because of fire.
they just chime in the actions are airstrike, nitro, repair, and drift.
Yeah, those are the basic actions, right? So yeah. Anyway, each leader comes with really strong abilities. It makes your basic abilities just better. It's just an improvement, I think, upon the base game. So I would definitely play with that every time.
Well, I had all the base abilities on my card, but I could attack from 2 spaces away. So it made this better. I had all the same of these. Basically, it was like this, but I could attack from 2 spaces away.
Which is a pretty significant advantage.
I attacked like 4 times from 2 spaces away.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the characters give you a significant advantage over the base abilities, which is nice. I think I would play with the chop shop part in every game that I played from here on out. I would also play with the extra ammo. I don't know about the German engineering, but I probably wouldn't put the big rig and the final 5 in every game. I mean, they're cool and neat or whatever, but
yeah, like we did here, we just play with the base cards and with these guys, and it was very fun.
Yeah, I'm not even sure that the final 5 or the big rig could even do much in the Carnival Chaos. I don't even know if they're legal. I didn't read about that.
I think the bigger could do quite a bit here if it isn't.
You think so? I mean, that's a lot of spaces for it to occupy.
Well, but look, you got these and you got these, so you can stretch out.
That's true.
And get multiple stuff and just run over people.
I don't even know if they're legal. It seems like they would be broken if they're legal in here a little bit, because they would break a lot of rules, but then they're also more susceptible to elimination. So I don't know. Who knows? So yeah, those are the parts. And what else do you have to say? Mina, go ahead. Talk a little bit about it.
I like it.
Okay.
That's all you have to say?
Yeah.
Really? You wanted to do this review so bad?
Yeah. These things, these things didn't really do much.
The super weapons?
Yeah. It didn't do much for me because I never used it.
It did a whole lot for me until my car died. My large car couldn't shoot, but it could just run people over, and the other person would move and take a damage. So all this car would do was just run people over until it died.
Yeah, so the super weapons, I think, are awesome. They are extremely powerful, but they immediately put a bullseye on your back too. Like, for example, I got a super weapon on my large car, and then it was the big friendly gun, and then immediately after that, I was eliminated with the big car because nobody wanted this thing to shoot. And then I got heat-seeking missiles on my dune buggy, which is amazing. And then as soon as I did that, they eliminated the dune buggy.
You did heat-seek missiles, guy.
Well, I did. I did get to eliminate one of his cars before. So, yeah. And then I would say the super weapons are really cool. I like the little party favors as opposed to the hazards. So party favors replace every hazard, and they have like bonus abilities on them, or some of them are worth extra money at the end of the game if you're alive. And then I really like this Turbo Tina thing. I think this is really cool. So you have a whole deck of these cards, Turbo Tina cards, and at the end of, once everybody's gone, taking their 3 turns in a round, this Turbo Tina character gets to take a turn. She puts spotlights out on the map and then flips some of the killer pillars, and then it plays like an ongoing effect for the round, or a one-time ability that everyone will get to activate at the beginning of the round or something. So it's really neat. It's a different way to play this game, that's for certain. What did you think of this versus the race?
I won both of them because
Well, Mina did absolutely obliterate us in both games, the race and the carnival chaos.
The race was fun because you got to like move fast and like with my guy I got to hit fire. I never used this before, but I could have like just went right through it. And what I liked about this game is that in these boards you have to jump, and sometimes you land on spaces you don't want to land on.
Oh, with the ramps, yeah.
Yeah, but in this game you can just like that's a space
for her.
Mm-hmm.
Just move.
The rest of us catch on fire if we don't make it. So.
I also do really like. Did these come with the game? The cases? Yeah. These are right here.
Oh, the card sleeves?
Yeah, I do really like the card sleeves. They're really cool.
Yeah, so this is restoration at its best. The card sleeves are pretty awesome. They're kind of like, yeah, they can see that. Yeah, so the card sleeves are all customized for each different little thing there. And this is, Fireball Island did this too, where all the sleeves were customizable based on the different components. I think Restoration does a great job with that sort of thing. This is another hit by Restoration, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
They just keep hitting it out of the park. There's games that they're reviving.
Yeah,
and I think we own darn near the entire Restoration Games collection at this point.
Yeah.
So we play a lot. We play a lot of games by Restoration, and of course, if you follow our channel, you know how much Unmatched we play, and that's also a game done by Restoration. So we're big fans of their games, and this one's another good one. The base game was great when it came out. It was a lot of fun. All of these expansions make this game exponentially better.
That game that is right there on the shelf, a lot better.
Oh, the base game. Yeah. This is the way to go. If you get a chance to get your hands on the Maximum Chrome Edition, I highly recommend picking it up. The base game's fun, like that's the base game there. But this is just way better, way better.
And the box is cool.
The box is cool because it has that sort of like foily effect on it.
It also comes with a custom box extender.
So we had the box extender, the folded space organizer for all the stuff, which makes the setup and breakdown of this game a whole lot easier.
It also
comes with a road tray over there, which is nice.
Also, no game could be the same.
Right, tons of extra road spaces.
Tons of extra road spaces and stuff.
Oh, and it begs to talk about this. There are two different sides to the arena as well. There's the Coliseum, and then there's which is supposed to be the easier, more comfortable side, and then what's the other one called?
Something 500.
Yeah, it's like named after Slaytona 500. I think it is named after the Daytona 500, and that's like the brutal mode. It's brutal enough, but if you really want to punish yourself, you'll play the Slaytona side.
It does also come with a. Should I whip this up?
You can slide it. Yeah, that's fine. We're done playing.
It does come with that.
Yeah, so this is the way that you get the road tiles to sit in here nice and secure. And you'll notice it has some neat little art on it, and it actually shows like the arena, the holder here, the holder piece, shows the arena if some of the killer pillars are activated and all that sort of thing. So it looks kind of neat with the cars around, the wreckage there, and all that stuff. So it's pretty cool stuff. This is called the foundation piece. And then the other side is the Slaytona 500. You can see there's fire everywhere and explosions. So anyway, really cool artwork for a game of this style, I think. So really neat. Retro style art. Feels very Badlands-like in a way. Mad Max, I guess, could be the other parallel drawn here.
Yeah, it also comes with like the damage tokens do something.
Well, they always do.
Well, we won both games.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
The damage tokens, if you flip over a damage token, they do something. They kill you. Like, Blast Off absolutely just blasted me off the board.
So the Blast Off damage token in this game, the Carnival Chaos, is devastating because you will just keep going and you may run right off the side of the map, which ends up happening a couple times in our game here. I really like the custom dice tray. This is fantastic. It's got a little foily inside there.
You can break it down.
Yep, you can break down just like the other ones. It's kind of nice to make it nice and flat. We have the metal tokens here, metal money for the strap. Yep, the components are very high quality stuff. Even though, you know, they're simple ink drop minis, they look great. They feel great.
The detail on it too has like scratch marks and typical stuff that you have on a racetrack.
It's just a pretty awesome experience. I think great game. You know, this is a great casual game. If you are playing this competitively,
You're doing wrong.
I think you're doing it wrong. I don't think this is meant to be, you know, although it's a cutthroat game, I don't think you can get offended, or this one shouldn't ruin relationships like some other games out there might do. So, well, like, you know, Survive the Island or whatever, one of those games, Secret Hill, or those can ruin some relationships. But, like that art.
Yeah, the art on the back of the
like
cars. They just went into so much detail on this.
Yeah, so I'll give this game a thumbs up. I think this is great. I'm glad that we have it here in the cave and we can play it. It's a good addition. It's something that we're probably going to play around the family table quite a few times and just see what kind of chaos we can unleash. And it'll be different every time, which is not every game is different every time. This game is absolutely different every time because of the movement, the way movement works, the way the tokens are randomized. Yeah, everything is randomized, and it's just a different play experience each time. Different people might do different things, might have different strategies. So,
And I guess now that we're done with the review, let's talk about some upcoming content. We did
right, so that's our review on Thunder Road Vendetta Maximum Chrome Edition. Now, we do have some bad news.
Yeah.
We're going to have to delay the production of our top 10 of 2024. I know we're getting into a couple weeks in 2025, but we've had a member that's had some situations to deal with, and you know we would like him to participate in the video, so we're going to wait for him to be able to get done. And I think it's only delayed by a week. I'm pretty sure we should be able to spit that out next weekend for you. It's mostly done. We just have pretty much the filming and the talking to do.
Yep.
That will not be done live. So just keep that in mind. That'll be one video you have to look for elsewhere.
Because you cannot have the slideshow.
Yeah. And then we're going to have some other reviews upcoming for you. So I think we'll do probably an Ascendancy review, maybe Atlantis Exodus, or one of those games that came out recently toward the end of the year that not a lot of people have done reviews on yet. So, all right. Anything you want to say here? Close it off. Nothing?
I give it a double thumbs up.
Double thumbs up. Nina, what do you give it? A thumb sideways? Okay, so 3/4 the way up.
Yeah.
I think Nina's just trying to be a contrarian here or something, but she had a lot of fun playing this game. Don't let her confuse you.
She liked it. So everyone at the table likes it. So
I even think Mommy might like this game. Yeah. Get her in here playing. I think she'd enjoy this one too. All ages, all gamer types. This is for you. I guess that's one of the appeals for the game is that anyone can play it and have fun.
Yeah.
All right, I suppose that's it for us. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you know, give us a like, subscribe, something like that, whatever.
And if you are already subscribed, thank you.
Yes, thank you for those that are subscribed and have been watching our videos.
We just most recently hit 100 subscribers. So.
I don't know what our number is yet, but
I think it's like 120 something.
Anything over 100 is great for us.
Yeah.
For sure. Small time, just, you know, basement of the house type gamer paid people here. So, actually, that's not true. We're competitive gamers in our group, but production-wise.
Yeah, production-wise.
Basement of the house, low budget production. All right, that's it. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time in the cave.